In today's video, we'll be reviewing the Members Mark white pool lounger that you can get at Sam's Club for around $200. We got it for $179 on sale. Actually, we bought two of them. These ones you can use, put in the water, up to 9 inches of water, like on a sun shelf. It's all one piece. There's a place where you can put 25 pounds of sand to weigh it down so it doesn't float. And it says it supports up to 300 pounds. I don't have to worry about that. Summer's here. It's almost July 4th, so let's take this out of the box and see how it looks. I'll lay it on its side right here.
The instruction.
I see some bag in there.
And there's a paper with instructions.
Okay. Who needs directions? And the directions are in English, French, and Spanish. Basically, it looks like there's three pieces put together here. And need a screwdriver, a drill, some safety glasses. Alright, we'll see how this goes. So there are three main parts to this. This is where your feet go. This is your backrest. And then the third part is this is where the sand goes. And this attaches underneath your footrest. Looks like step one is to put these into the back of the upright part, this part. And it looks like it's the upper part. These are all supposedly grade stainless steel, so they're okay to stay in the water, in chlorine or a saltwater pool. Alright, step one done. There's also a third one that goes, where's that one? That one goes on the bottom of F, which is this part. So I've completed step one here, which is putting three of these threaded inserts into the proper holes using the hex key or Allen wrench. Two go into the backrest of the seat, and the other is like the actual seat and leg rest. Here they are. One, two. Those two on the backrest were pretty easy. The one on the seat is in a awkward location right here, and it's not a flat piece, so this one took a little while to get in. Now it looks like step two is to use these screws and washers right here, 2 of them, and attach these 2 pieces. Lay pieces on the side. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I can't see if I'm lined up or not. Catches, I'll know. I think the bottom one caught, so that's good. Okay,
There's still too much of a gap there.
let's look. A little loose, yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't want to break anything, so you can see a little bit of a gap between the 2 pieces and turn it the other way. Just don't want to over tighten and break something. That one's pretty tight.
Yeah, I think that it's a little bit more together.
Okay. Yeah, that's better. Step 2 complete. Step 3 is a little weird because they don't give you any pilot holes, and basically they want you to do 3 screws between the 2 main pieces here and make your own holes. They don't tell you to drill a pilot hole or anything, they just tell you to screw in with pressure and it'll cut through the plastic. I'd like to thank my wife for saving me a lot of aggravation and putting together this thing incorrectly, and I'll show you why. It's because she's the one who suggested that we look for a video, and I had looked for videos about this lounger and a review. Couldn't really find one. But when you get the directions, it mentions a website called step2.com. So we went on YouTube and searched for pool lounger step2.com and found assembly directions for this. And I'm so glad we did, because what happened here is step 3 is very confusing. The way, let's see if I can hold this steady. The way I'm looking at this, it's sure looking like the way the screws go was like this, according to the drawing. But really, what the video shows is you just go straight through here. You screw straight through here, which makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, if we look at this chair.
So
over
look
here,
at the one over here that we haven't put together yet. This tongue goes in this groove here, and then you're going to put a screws through here that will attach to the tongue, and it's just extra support, I guess. It seems pretty sturdy, but you know, if you're sitting on it, I guess you want at least 5 screws holding it together. So that is what we'll do. Go like this. Get that initial hole through the plastic. Like that. Now I'm thinking it'll be easier to get the screw in. Probably should have gone up a little higher on the next one. I will. Yeah. Ah, voila. Okay. I'll drill the next 2 holes. Little pilot hole makes it easier. I don't know why they couldn't have put the little pilot hole in themselves and saved a lot of confusion. Wasted like 30 minutes trying to figure this out. And if we didn't see that video, we would have done it wrong. Okay. Step 4 and 5 is to, step 4 is to put sand in here. So it says about 25 pounds of clean sand. So you put that in here, snap this on. Yeah, I'll do that later because I don't have the sand right now. But then you got two little knobs things you put right here. Slide into there, put that like that, and use a washer and screw to cinch it in. And then you're done. Well, we don't have the sand, but I do want to test it out in the pool right now. So let's go out there and take a look. Okay, I'm ready to put the pool loungers on our sun shelf on our beautiful pool. Okay, maybe not quite yet. Running behind on the pool. Maybe it will be filled next week. Till then, we'll just have to imagine lounging in our brand new Sam's Club pool loungers. Well, the pool's not ready, so I'll test it out in the garage. Comfortable enough. Might want to put a pillow right here, or one behind your neck.
Oh, there are accessories.
Oh, Debbie's reading there are accessories for this. I noticed there's two holes, like right here and right here. I don't know what the heck that's for. Like maybe you can attach a drink holder.
A drink holder, that's exactly one.
Okay. So we're gonna have to look into these accessories, but we've seen.
There's a pillow you can attach to the top.
Okay, you can attach. There's some accessories that you can get for this.
Yeah.
Pillow, maybe a drink holder. But for the price, it's pretty awesome. We know people that have gotten some fancy ones that cost over $1,000, and for 180,
179
179
on sale.
on sale. I am not going to complain. This thing is pretty. I mean, it does, even with those 5 screws going through. It's got a little give, and it's going through plastic. So if you abuse it, you could possibly tear this apart. But
It
for the
only
price,
holds 300 pounds, Chip.
yeah. And if you're over 300, forget it. And I'm only 5'7". If you're a real big person, you might have an issue with it. But yeah, the lesson learned is to look for the video on how to put it together. Save a lot of time. We'll do the pool test as soon as the pool is ready. One more note. We've got 2 of these loungers, and I noticed the first one, it came with 2 bags of hardware, and I ended up with extra screws and stuff. Second one looks like it came with exactly what I needed. It's just 1 bag, so it has all the screws and bolts in 1 bag. I guess the recommendation would be, because I've read this from some of the reviews, is check that you have all the hardware you got that you need before assembling, because if you don't, you may need to send it back to Sam's Club. It's time to put sand in this thing. I tried water, it did not work. It still was too light and the lounger would float, so I'm going to try putting sand in here. The hard part is getting it in this little hole, so I'm going to see if I can make a little funnel out of a paper plate. Alright, I've put about as much sand in there as I can. There doesn't seem to be a real easy way to do this. If you had a funnel
the right size and shape. Maybe you could prop this up and pour it in, pour the sand in quicker. Little cup, little improvised funnel, 1 cup at a time, and then I'd have to set it up and shape and compact it. That would seem to be the only way to get this to work. So now I'm gonna put the cap on, which isn't real secure, but you know, I think it'll be fine because this part is going up against the underside of the chair, so it'll be sitting up. It's not like it's upside down, so it should be fine, and it'll be smashed against the bottom of the lounger. So I'm gonna put this on. This one fits pretty snug, and we'll secure it to the bottom of the lounger. Got the lounger upside down. This is the part you put your feet on.
Heavy?
25 pounds. So there's 2 holes in the bottom here. And then, to call it part A and B, a washer and a screw, or a bolt. Phillips head, secure it. Doesn't fall out. Alright, I'm going to turn this over. See what happens. So there's holes in the bottom of this that need to fill with water too. Go to side, help it out, because right now it's still floating. See the air coming out. Hey. Alright, first of all, water is coming to here, which is a lot higher than 9 inches. But I got like a 1.5 foot, right? And this chair is supposed to, it says it recommends no more than 9 inches so that it doesn't float. I sort of like it like that, but the water's a little high right now, and I guess I could put something under if I didn't want to be this deep in the water, but it is hot, so I'm gonna try it in out. Into my pockets. How much we pay? $179. Pretty good deal, I think. I'll go to Sam's Club and pick some of these up. I'm going to fill the other one with sand now. And here it is with both loungers in place. Obviously I've got more than 9 inches in this pool, probably over a little over a foot, but they'll stay in place. They're pretty easy to move, but sand in the base does keep it down. I'm not worried about them floating away or anything like that. And about the hardest thing about the whole project was putting the sand in the little hole. Just had to do it one little scoop at a time.